Hi, good morning. It's me again, once again. Oh no, every time I say good morning, I wanna look at the time, and I took a shower, I forgot my watch. It looks so weird to me now. Okay, I know, it's information nobody needed, but what did I want to say? Oh, I finished my raffle for the store, and then I brought this piece, but it doesn't go here. Where do you go? I remember we started something, so I just want to continue. I just don't know where it goes. It disappeared. Was it here? I think so. Yeah, it was here. I gotta put it right here, and then this is gonna be like a tuck spot. Yes, and I did want to, oh yeah, I remember I wanted to decorate it with this and the snowflake. A snowflake, and this, and that. Okay, well, you know what? I gotta do it here. Not there, but here. Let's do it. So, like I said, I took a shower because my USPS lady is coming, and I remembered a funny story. I might have told you this already, so I don't know. Sometimes, you know, I tell things twice. Sometimes I tell things more often than that. You know, I find myself telling the same stories over and over again sometimes, but I think it's normal. I'm guessing everyone does. So I went to my skin doctor, right? My dermatologist. And I went for this. I have like eczema on my fingers, and it was pretty bad. And then by the time I got to the appointment, it was almost gone. But that's not the story. So he gave me an ointment for my fingers. Plus I have HS, right? So he gave me, it's not an ointment. It's like, I don't know, some fluid, antibiotic stuff to put on my skin. Okay. And then Michelle got it. Both of it from the pharmacy. I'm thinking, which one? No, I like the sparkle. And then she brought it home, and I'm reading the instructions, and it says, for my fingers, it says, put on, I don't know, twice daily on the fingers of your right hand. I'm like, right hand? But my right hand is fine. So I thought it's funny. I understand it's just a mistake, right? And I'm not that stupid that I'm gonna put it on the right hand. But it was funny. I'm like, what? All right, I let it slide. And then I read the instructions for the stuff I have to put on my skin for my HS, and it says twice daily after a shower. And that's where I was laughing really hard. You know, I have a depression, right? So what do we associate with the depression? People not taking showers. And taking a shower twice in a week is an accomplishment, you know? Even sometimes it's once in a week is an accomplishment. A big one. And it says twice daily after taking a shower. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I thought it was very funny, you know. It's sad, of course, a little sad that I cannot take a shower twice daily, but it's also very funny because, like, really? Really? Yeah, I know. For normal people, it sounds weird, like, because I used to take showers more often, but you know, it's all depends on how my depression wave is going. If I'm getting much more depressed, my showers are getting down. Not just the showers, everything in my life. And if I'm getting better, I can manage to, you know, shower more often and do things more often. But that was just funny. First of all, the right hand treatment. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just take it off because I would like to put it onto a darker piece of paper. And I'm thinking I don't even need a leftover I think it could just be something like that. What do you think? If I just take a piece of normal leftover paper. Yeah, it gives it one more layer. I like it, but I want it to be darker. So I'm gonna make it much darker than it is already. Plus, I do have my little tiny, well, it's not that tiny, but in my tiny box. Oh, there's one that is better, probably. My tiny box, I have all these leftovers of whatever. Oh, that's not even cheesecloth, that's some other material. Okay, I'm gonna use this. I have all these leftovers of things that are small. Kind of like that. What are we thinking? Thinking it's good? Let's snip here. I'm just gonna glue it down. Oh, why am I putting glue all over this stuff? Oh well, it's gonna be just fine. It's gonna glue to this, but it's gonna come off. I'm gonna cut the corners, which you didn't do. And then I'm gonna glue it onto this piece of paper. All right. Let it snow, because why not? And then I'm gonna stick it here. I love it. A little bit of this is coming out, a little bit of that. We're good. Oh, I need to refill my glue. Again. Wow, I've been using so much glue. Incredible. Okay. Push, push, push. And now the snowflake can go right here. Opa. I don't even know where most of these things come from. They come from the closet. I don't know how they ended up being there. I bought them, but I don't know where. I gotta find one day and get over my, well, it's not that easy. Let's say, find some courage, because I cannot get over my fear, you know, completely, but maybe I can find the courage and go drive to the next city and, you know, just go to the stores. Just see something else. Talk to different people, because now BJ is gone, and all day long I would talk to BJ and Luna, but a lot to BJ. And then, now BJ is gone, I cannot talk to him, and Luna stays in Michelle's room, so I cannot talk to her. Now I cannot talk to anybody anymore, it feels like. And I feel very lonely, I must say. Very, very lonely. Why I'm closing this up? This needs to go here. Okay, so this is gonna go here, and I'm gonna, 2 sides, okay, 2 sides, okay. Do I want anything else to go there? Do I want like a, no, I think I like it. I really like as it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 sides, meaning which ones? This and this. The bottom. Oh, Jesus. And the outside. The bottom and the outside. Not too much on the outside, because it's going to come out. Okay. But my USPS lady is coming today to pick up the Etsy orders that I packaged. And I try to be clean and not stinky for her. She's nice. We always talk for a little bit, you know. And then at least I have one thing to look forward to. Isn't it sad when you look forward to your USPS package pickup? Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, are you down? Hopefully. I think it is. Here, isn't it cute? I think it is. Look at that. And that says, let it snow. And I'm going to put some crystal glaze on it. I shall remember. Okay, so what was that? That was basically done, right? Oh, you know what I wanted to see? Yeah, I wanted to see if I can put... I have like pieces of paper like this. So I wanted to basically glue it here. I don't know which one is the right way around with the writing here. Maybe this way. And then on the other side, I would just glue another piece of paper. This doesn't work here because it goes the wrong way. But maybe something like this, you know, and then connect it just to make it look a little better. And then connect the papers. First of all, it's going to be a little longer. Second thing, it gives it a little bit of something. And I would run a stitch here, or thinking right now, what I could do would also be, I could run a stitch right here, and basically afterwards just push the paper in between and glue it, and this way it would look like it's stitched here, and like everything is stitched together, right? Not right. But this one is a little longer, so I might just take this one. This one here. And then this one on top. And it doesn't matter that they are not same. It doesn't matter to me, at least. Let's see. The length kind of here and kind of here. I'm gonna do one. And I'm gonna go ahead and put them both as close, or I could, let me think, where are more papers? Ooh, where are more of my printed papers? There are not many left. What's going on? What? There are not many left. I could absolutely use this one. How do I rip it? How do I rip it? Somebody tell me. How do I rip it so it's the same rip on both? I would have to put two together. Yes. And then rip it, right? So it would be the same ripped piece. Yep, I believe so. Okay. Let me do this. This is what happens when you have no idea what you are doing. Okay. So I'm gonna go here and just rip off the edge, because for this I don't want an edge. Okay? Okay. And then this one barely has one, so I don't need to do that. And then I'm gonna fold them like this. And then I'm going to run my glue. Wait, no, this is gonna be wrapped on the top so it can slide from here. Okay, I'm gonna run my glue somewhat here, and then I'm gonna glue it. Okay, and now I have to kind of know where I have glued it. Here. Now if I rip all of them or both of them, will it work out though? It should. Does anyone know what I'm doing? I just want the edges to be kind of same. That makes sense. See? Now the edges are the same. And now if I push this piece of paper that I was talking about before, I push it in between. Well, let me rip off whatever is here first. some on top and some on the bottom. Okay, now if I kind of stick it on top, why doesn't it want to go? Come on, because I don't know. It must be easier than that, right? There must be an easier way. There you go. However, I'm sticking this paper in between. Let's pretend. Oh, there you go, almost. I stuck it in between, okay? I will do it later, but I stuck it in between. This way, I kind of get a prettier paper here, plus it's a little longer, plus I'm gonna go stitch here and add like a little stitching, and I think it's gonna look good. Did it make any sense? I do not know, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna distress the outside of this. Once I have it on there, it will definitely make all the sense in the world. Right now, it might not. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my machine and I'm gonna stitch right here. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I will be back. Alrighty. Now I need to put the other page in between. So I'm gonna open it up. Now it's gonna open up easier because now it's stitched. And then this page, I'm gonna put, is it the right way around? Yes. Yes. Double checking here. I'm gonna put on one part, putting the glue, and then I'm hoping for the best, sticking the page in there. Oh no, 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 not that far, just on the edge, because I wanted to make the page a little longer too. But now I'm gluing this down. Okay, okay, so not that far, just on the edge. And then the second part can have glue all over. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, sounds about right. Okay, oh shoot, a little. Okay, see, this way the page looks prettier, right? If you wanted to, you could also put a strip of, I might. I love my strips, these, you know, and I'm going to. Do I have a long one? I don't. Oh, I don't need a long one. I'm just gonna put one here, and this is so pretty. I don't need to cover that up. I mean, I don't need to cover this up either, but I think it's gonna look good. So I'm just going to distress. I just took a shower and now my hands are going to be all distressed again. Sometimes it's almost impossible to get the distressing off the hands. Okay, let me get glue on it, and then I'm just going to put it right here. Oh, pretty. Look, now I made a better page. Okay, and then this one is long, you know, and I'm thinking, but I don't, well, I will not cover up much. I could do this, but I definitely want to do this. Okay, let's do this. Just the same way I did it. Oh no, this time, this can be the upper part, right? Yeah, because it's ripped already, and then I just have to go kind of straight. Or I can rip too. Let me see. I do not dislike the straight part though. Okay, so I'm gonna, good thing it stayed, oh, it stayed stuck because I have glued it. I was like, good thing it stayed this way. Okay, so the upper part I do not need, yeah, this is gonna be sewn, so I can basically just put it back there where it belonged. Okay? Okay. And then I need about that much, right? Uh-oh, birdie. What do I do with the birdie? Do I take the birdie with me? Or do I get one birdie? Will it still look okay when there's one bird? Yes. Okay, so I'm taking one bird, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not gonna rip off the other one too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the bird survived. Very good. Alrighty, so there you go. This one, I'm just gonna look here at the side how much I have to rip. I'm gonna rip a little from the top already, because this one is a shorter page because it's ripped on top. Yep, perfect. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna distress, and I need to see, did I distress it everywhere? No, just from the outside, right? Right, so I'm gonna distress right here and here. You see, I got one bird. I got one bird. Okay, now I'm going to go run a stitch right here. Okay, okay. I'm gonna just put it onto the page that I was thinking about, which is the other blue page right here. Okay, what did we say? I only need some on the bottom. Is that the right way around? Yes. I'm gonna make a line right here on the bottom. And each. I want it to be a little straight, please. Is it? Yeah, kind of. It's not too straight. What am I doing? Are we okay? We're okay. The birdie! It's like, where'd my family go? Why am I so alone now? I'm so sorry, bird. I should have thought about that. Okay, look at that. So I give it a little bit more interest, plus it's kind of a little higher up, so it's different heights, which I like. And I think the same thing I'm gonna do with coffee dyed, or I do have this one here. This is a piece of onion dyed paper. Am I liking it? Let's see. If I have, maybe I have a perfect ripped piece already. Or maybe I don't. I have this one too. Ooh, how pretty is this one, huh? But I don't have a second one, do I? Let's see. It doesn't have to be the same. But I do have all these strips that I did rip off before. I also have this one. But once again, I only have one. So I'm going to, I can't cover up much of this. Okay, so I'm going to, what am I going to do? It doesn't matter. This one is onion dyed from both sides. So I'm just going to rip it right here, hoping that it is the middle. I should have folded it first, like really good, so I would know where the middle is, but I didn't. Trying to see the prettiest side. Okay. Okay. Let's glue. You go here. And you go right on top. Now, is it perfect? No. Does it matter? No. Oh, I still have to rip the top and bottom. Okay, I think I'm making progress. This is the stage, it always happens in every journal I'm making. This is the stage where I want to finish because I've been working on it for so long, but I'm also afraid to finish because I have been working on it for so long, and it kind of became my identity for the moment, my crafting identity. I don't know how to explain that. But I really want for it to continue because I'm enjoying it so much. So I'm not sure how to explain this. Yeah, I am going to, I'm going to use this one on the other side. And this one is going to be a little shorter, which is fine. And it also has like half a hole here. I don't know if I'm going to be... Let's run glue here. Maybe that's going to fix it. Whoop. And kind of put it on top. Yeah, that works. Oh, let me do top and bottom here first. And turn and do top and bottom. And let me rip first. I'm gonna rip right here and hope for the best. Yep, it fits. This really is not visible because it's double dyed paper. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do the stitches real quick again. All right, so I decided to give it a wonky stitch because why not? Why not? And this one, I'm gonna put some glue here so I can see that I don't cover up the face of my little deer here. Come on, open up a little more so I can put you down here without any problems. Oh, where's the face? Right here. Oh my God, this is more harder than you think because the face needs to stay free. I don't want to cover up his face. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Okay. And then I'm just gonna put glue all over here. Oh, it's coming off the page. Uh-oh. It's coming off the page from the other side. I have to fix it. Maybe I didn't have enough glue on there. So I'm just gonna put some more of the glue on here so it stays there. Okay. Better? Better. Oh yeah, I love it. I do. Now here, we should be okay. And still I'm thinking I'm gonna do the upper part first. So I can be sure that nothing is getting covered up here. Too much. Yep, very good. Very good. And now I'm gonna put glue in here. All right. And I'm gonna do the same thing with my, do I have more? Yes, I do. I'm gonna do one right here on the bottom. Okay, okay. I will have to most likely print some more papers so I can get them, because I do have more pages and I would do them in a similar manner like this one. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is different pages and different length of pages, and I think it looks better. You see here, where's my other one? Okay, here. I have basically the same length, kind of. It's different pages and everything, and this is how it's gonna look like if you like go through them. But here now, it's also very different. And I'm gonna put one here as well. One of mine, is that the longest one? Do I have more left? Oh my God, I did punch so many, and it looks like all I have is like a couple of these short ones. And this length is okay still. I can put it there, but then I have to punch myself some. I feel like I gotta punch myself some more. I'm gonna layer it here, but also right now I'm thinking I could use some of my washi tape on here, right? I've been using washi tape throughout, so why not? Why not use the sparkly one? Oh shoot! I know it's gonna fall. Where do I want it? No, I kind of want it here. Okay, let's rip how much we need. This much. And then this is what I get with all of my washi tapes here. Incredible. Let me find the beginning. Come on. You can do this. And there you go. Okay, and then I'm also going to run some glue here because I don't trust the washi. It seems to be very sticky though, but who knows for how long, right? I'm just gonna put it here and then put it here. I can just move it over. Yep, there you go. I might not even put any of this blue here. I kind of like it the way it is. Maybe I'll just put some of the blue right here. So this way I don't cover up the bird, but I still have something on there. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, some decoration here, some decoration there. This one I like. This one is good. This one is good. Thinking, oh, I might run, yeah, let's run some washi here and there too. I don't know if I want the really, you know what I could do? I could just cut it in two. How far would I want it to go? That far? Yeah, that would be perfect. I'm gonna cut it. How do I cut it best? Oh, I think I know. Maybe I should cut it right here. So, with my knife. I don't know if it's half. Whatever it is, it will be. And I'm just gonna cut it with my knife. Because if I cut it with my scissors, forget it. Definitely not gonna be anywhere near straight. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay. Okay, now I just need to find again. Oh God, there it is. And I'm gonna, oh, how about some glue? How far do we run the glue? I do not know. I'm gonna run it that far. How far did I go? That far. So I have just a little bit left. Okay. I'm gonna put it right onto the washi tape. Okay, we're good? We're good. Because this journal has sparkle and some glare and, you know, it's different. It's different. I would never put this one in my usual journal. Okay, so I'm gonna run the glue from here down here. This way I also cover up the half bird that is there without the face. I'm sorry. I took the face away from the bird. Yep, now there's only 2 birdies left. We're good. Okay, I like that. This one I like as it is. I don't want to put anything on there. That's perfect. That's pretty. Okay. And now this way also, all of the sizing changed in my whole journal. So that's why I'm going to do similar. Very, very similar here. Let's do this. So this Okay, how do I do that? I need to keep these birds. This one I don't know. That will be too much. But these birds I would like to keep. So I'm gonna run a little bit of glue there. And let me see. Uh-oh. I need to keep this bird. Okay? I need to. So I'm just gonna go here. And then I'm covering the bird with my thumb. Okay, it's staying in place. And I'm going around the other bird. Okay. I'm separating the bird family. It's incredible. I'm not nice. Okay, I'm gonna rip this off. And then see what is the size. Not far from here. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. The bird's like, where did my brother go? I'm sorry. Your brother's gonna go on the other page. It's life. Deal with it. Right? Man, I'm being mean. It's no good. Okay. And now what am I thinking? I'm thinking I could make 2 out of this one. Haha. Definitely can. Oh my god, it's glued here again. And here. Okay, so I'm gonna run some glue right here. So this can be glued. And then I'm going to rub that much. Yep. That much. How do I do that? I'm gonna just rub it. No, let's fold it in 2. So we kind of have half and half. Right? There. And then I will rub it right here. Okay, so now it's glued where? Here. So this part, I need to figure out how long. Woof. How did that even happen? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I was looking for a second part of this paper, but it wasn't there. So I'm gonna go on the blue one. That's true. Okay, so let me see. I'm going on the blue one here. That fits. And then on the blue one in the back, how much do I have to rip off? Not much. Okay, so a little bit from here and a little bit from here. And this is going to be the outside. Okay, then this one is going to be outside. Yep. You're all alone now, bird. Okay, now I have to stitch from the outside, and same here, stitch from the outside. Let's do that quickly. Alrighty, I stitched through the bird. I tried not to, but it did not work. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bird. I didn't mean to. How am I doing this now? I'm just gonna put some glue on the outside. Oh shoot, put it on my second paper as well. What is right way up? This one. Okay, so just go in there. The right way up. Please go in between. Please don't be mean. I know you want to be mean because I was mean to the birdies. Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna do it on the side here because you have seen the process, right? It's all the same. I'm just putting glue there. I feel like there needs to be more glue, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, and I'm gonna do it on the second one just the same way. Right? Open it up. Come on. And I'm putting some glue here on the outside. Okay, I need some more glue here because this one seems to have been ripped pretty quick. It doesn't seem like it was ripped very straight. The first paper that was in there already. Okay, there's my birdie. I'm just gonna put some more glue all over here. Okay, and underneath the paper. Okay, there you go. And let me rip this tiny piece off. Okay, done. Now I'm putting it here. I could have, but I didn't. It felt easier to do it all off to the side for some reason, even though I think it was even harder. Oops, now this paper has one, and you see? Oh, how pretty the birdie's right here. This paper is longer now. This I don't know if I'm gonna do anything to it or not, but I definitely want to do here the coffee dyed ones. Do I have more coffee? Yeah, I definitely have more coffee dyed paper, but I don't want to use it. Oh, you know what? I'm truthfully tired right now, but I'm gonna be continuing with that. So it's gonna be a couple episodes of me doing the same thing. Probably, if I don't get tired of it. But I need to get more onion dyed papers, and then I would like to put some here. Here I have to be careful, there's a bird. Do I like it this way? Yes. Look, I think it looks much better now that the sizes are coming up and down. Plus this way, because I can see different stuff, plus sewn stuff. I love stuff that is sewn. So if I look here, I can see sewing. And then the sewing is here, and here I don't see any sewing, but then I still see the sewing from here. So I love it. I don't know. It's kind of something that I like. And there is still so much more to go. We'll finish one day, I promise. Hopefully. How many days are left in October? For me. For you, this might be November already, because I pre-filmed, right? But for me right now, there is still a couple days left. I don't know how many. A week? No. Not a week, less than a week, much less than a week. I think 3 days in October. So I will not finish. See you in November. All right. I will say thank you so much for spending time with me. And man, definitely need to figure out some kind of closure. And you know me, I'm not very good at covers and closures and stuff like that on the outside. I like to work inside a journal, but not outside a journal. So, yeah, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy, and, you know, crafting. As much as I do, I craft a lot at the moment. I think I craft and make 2 videos every day, at least. Sometimes it's 3, except on the weekends. I don't make videos on the weekends. But, yeah, that's how I keep myself busy, so I don't think about other things. Okay, I see you soon. You have a good day. Bye-bye.